are live. Boo, boo, boo. We are streaming live now on Facebook. Hey, you guys, give us a shout out. Let us know if you can see us. Say, hey, Erin, what's up? Say, hey, Kristen, what's going on? Happy Thursday, you guys. I'm actually going to lower my volume so I don't hear myself yelling. Okay, you guys, let us know if you can see us. I'm here with Erin Edwards from Atlanta, Georgia. She just wrapped up the CMW 16-week program a few weeks ago. She's down almost 40 pounds, you guys. And she's going to really talk about her story tonight and what she even did before CMW, how she did in the challenge before she started the official program at the end of December. And I also want to say, guys, that Erin, one thing I love about Erin is that she fosters dogs. And so I'm wearing my dog mom bracelet tonight for Erin. I'm super excited. So everyone give Erin a shout out. Erin, I'm going to read some comments to see who's with us live. I want to make sure that people can see. And that's not private, so that's important to me. But yeah, guys, let us know if you're joining us. Give Erin a shout out. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into Erin's story. Oh, Abby's here. Hey, my cousin Erin, so proud of you. So this interview, and I know a lot of people are. And I want to, before we even begin, I want to thank Erin for sharing her journey. And I remember when I asked you, Erin, to do this, you're like, well, I'm kind of quiet, I'm a little shy, but girl, like your story is so inspiring. And I feel like a lot of people could really be inspired by you. So again, thank you for sharing your story with us tonight. And we're going to jump right into this. Okay. So I want to know, and I'm sure people watching want to know, like, in the past, like, what have you tried to lose weight on your own? I know you have tried a lot of things, and weight loss was a struggle for you for a long time. So some people watching might be in that same position. So, like, what are some things you did in the past on your own to lose weight and build your fitness?
Well, I tried Jenny Craig, and in the past it worked for me short term, but there was a heavy focus on eating these frozen, pre-packaged meals, TV dinners, and long term, I'm not eating TV dinners every day for the rest of my life. So I mean, it didn't help me. It wasn't sustainable over the long term.
Right. Okay. So we definitely wanted something sustainable. And like, how long would you say you like struggled with weight loss in the past?
I would say my whole life I've struggled with weight loss. I mean, my whole life I've kind of been, in my mind, I'm the heavier side of average. And so I've constantly done things to lose weight that weren't sustainable over the long term, and the weight slowly just comes right back. So for a long time, as long as I can remember.
Yeah, you guys comment in the chat here if you feel that way as well. Like you were in Erin's position, or you are in Erin's position where like you've tried all these things and the weight would just creep back, or you've been battling with weight loss like almost your whole life. So I know Erin's not alone here. So let her know that like, you're in that position too. And the beauty is, Erin's not in that position anymore. And she learned how to overcome that. And that's why she's glowing. And Erin, I told you this like during the challenge when we met back in November of 2020, you came onto the live Zoom classes. And I remember like your skin glowed. But now what I'm seeing is you're glowing from the inside out.
Yeah.
And that is just everything. So that's why I'm like super excited to have you here. So, what finally made you reach out for help? What got you started? On the CMW journey? Why did you think we were the right fit for you?
Well, over the past year, I had put on some weight and my clothes weren't fitting anymore. I found instead of wearing jeans, I was wearing leggings everywhere because all my jeans, they wouldn't fit. They wouldn't come up past the thigh. Like I couldn't even fit into my regular clothes. My blood pressure was on the high side. And so I knew I needed help. So I decided that it was time, especially I knew someone who had personally gone through the Create My Weight program, my cousin Abigail. I saw she had amazing results. And I was like, why not? Just go for it.
Yeah, exactly. Just go for it. And that's when you got enrolled in the CMW challenge, right? And And just so you guys know, Erin came in second place in the challenge. And, she was like super committed to, she came to the workouts and like she was posting her walking and her recipes that she was making. And I remember Erin had said during the challenge that like she felt that she couldn't do some of the exercises, that she was struggling with the weights, and then, I mean, how do you feel about exercise now, Erin? Tell us that.
I love it. I love it. It's a part of my regular routine now, and I love it. Like, I started out and I had 8 pounds were my heavy weights, and over the course of the program, I gradually increased my weight. So now 20s are my heavy weights, and I'm really enjoying the variety of fitness routines, and I love it. I feel like my body enjoys it, especially because I'm going slow at my own pace, and I can feel, my body getting stronger, and it just feels good.
Yeah, yeah, and just so you guys know, like Erin, she does our recording. So like I do teach live Zoom workouts, and half of the women in CMW, or not even CMW, whoever wants to join, they do the lives, and then Erin and others do the replays. And what's cool about doing the recordings, as Erin said, is you can go at your own pace, right? And so I think that's so important with fitness, guys. It's not about keeping up with everyone else; it's doing what feels good to you. And so that's something we really focused on with Erin, just improving her confidence when it came to fitness and doing things properly with good form. I always think of you, Erin, because I remember how you mentioned how much you like deadlifts now. And I always think of you.
Yes. Keep the back flat.
Oh, you remember. Absolutely. Oh, I love that. I love that. And during our challenge back in November, I asked everyone for like a song that motivates them. And Erin said Hot Stuff was hers. And like, girl, tonight you are totally hot stuff, right? And like, so like Donna Summers, I love it. And so yeah, just seeing Erin's transformation over this time has been like phenomenal. And so, she did the challenge for 2 weeks. So that ends at the end of November. And then she joined CMW at the end of December. So a month later. So what made you join, Erin, after the challenge?
Well, I always thought I was kind of eating healthy, but with the workouts, I found that I was able to lose some weight, but I knew I needed the nutritional coaching piece. I knew that there was something that I was missing. I didn't have the full picture, and I knew I needed to get on board completely.
Love it. I love it. And also, guys, just so you know a little bit about Erin, she does try to follow more of a plant-based style of eating. I knew that was something really important to her coming into CMW. Erin, how do you like how you eat? I think this is so important for people to understand, because I feel like people think when they lose weight, they have to give up all their favorite foods and they can't like eat out. I mean, how do you like how you're eating now?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I eat food all the time. I eat a ton of food. I eat out when I want to. And I'm still enjoying the foods that I enjoyed before, with tweaks here and there. So the biggest thing is that I'm eating a ton of delicious foods that I love. I'm never hungry. I'm eating all the time. Um, yeah, I absolutely love it. My body feels good. When I first started, before I joined the Create My Weight program and I was eating plant-based, most of my foods were fried, and I thought it was good because it's plant-based, but it's not really serving my body. So I learned how to eat better foods that serve my body, that give me more energy and make me feel good. And if I want that other food, I can have it. I just don't eat it all the time because it doesn't make me feel good.
Right. And so that's like what's so important about this, not just your journey, but everyone's journey for health and weight loss, is to eat foods that serve you, that make you feel good and give you the energy. Kind of like what you said earlier, that you knew you didn't want to eat frozen meals, right? Like doing Jenny Craig anymore, or like out of the box, and you wanted to have that ability to go out to eat, like you said, and still be able to enjoy other foods that you love and not be stuck, eating certain foods. So actually I see the comments here now. Chloe says, your cousin who also did CMW, she says, yes, eating out when you want to, fire. Yeah, lots of love for you, Erin. Let me see if I can read any more comments. Now that I'm seeing them. Great job, Erin. You look beautiful. Yes, obviously, look at her. She's stunning and glowing. Yay. Okay, so let me ask you, what was your favorite part of the CMW program in your experience?
Well, obviously the food, having a ton of different recipes, the quick and easy recipes to refer to, the live cooking classes. I mean, there was no shortage of nutritional guidance there. Like, I had no reason to ever feel like I don't have time to make a meal because it was just too easy. Just, throw it in the pan, it's done pretty much, and it tastes delicious, it's filling. Another part that I really enjoyed about the program were the weekly check-in calls with you and Kisa. So, I mean, that definitely helped me tremendously, being able to identify why I would eat emotionally, and also give me the tools that I needed to where I could be better prepared for when I experienced certain things going on, how I could better, I guess, react to what was going on, be better prepared for it so that I'm not emotionally eating, that I'm doing other things proactively.
Right, absolutely. And I think that's super important, Erin. One of the reasons why Erin was so successful at CMW is that she utilized all the resources. Like she mentioned, like the live cooking classes, that we have a vegan chef, Pip is her name. And we also have Jen that does a lot of like fun desserts. And also like you did like the banana ice cream that you really liked. And you mastered that. Like your banana recipe looks amazing. I was like, I need to cook. Erin does it. So, she also took advantage, like we have our food freedom cookbook, so Erin really learns food freedom, on this journey, because she took advantage of a lot of the resources, the cooking classes, the calls, like she mentioned, and also too, like, CMW really is like a learning experience. It's really not just like, here's a piece of paper or eat this and that's it. You really have to like absorb like of all the resources we share. And also, so you guys know, one of the things, Erin was successful, and Erin, like, she didn't do every single assignment or every single thing we offer in CMW, but it's okay, because she did like, not that they're not important, but she was so like consistent and she showed up, right? She showed up, she put herself first, she was really committed to her system. And so that's why she was successful. And that's why she's standing here today, nearly 40 pounds down. And, she is just crushing it, So I really loved how the cooking piece was like a really fun thing for you. And like, you were a master of cooking all those fun things, like those radish dishes and like the desserts you were trying. So now that you've lost like about 40 pounds at this point, I mean, how confident do you feel in your ability to maintain this loss?
110%. I know I can do it. I've been continuing, so I know that I'm capable of doing it. I know exactly what I need to do. I have every tool available to me to be able to be successful as I continue on in my journey. So.
Awesome. Exactly. And like I said, guys, that's what we really try in CMW. We want everyone to have the same confidence as Erin, that, they can lose the weight, but then maintain it, right? This is not like, how much weight can you lose in X amount of time? And like, it's hard and then it's hard to keep off. It's just having those tools in your toolbox for the rest of your life. And look at Erin's confidence, 110%, right? Which is awesome. Yeah.
And when throughout the program, I had set 2 different goals for myself as far as my weight goals, and I beat both of them. And so, that also gives me the confidence to keep going, knowing that, I actually don't set the goal anymore because I'm just going to end up where I end up. I'm just going to keep going and, keep working hard and keep doing it because I feel great. And here come the dogs. I hope that's
Can we see them?
They're just, I don't know if we can.
Can we see you? Hi guys.
You know, I don't
And they
know.
went away. Oh,
Kobe. Yeah, they're gone.
oh, anytime dogs want to come, I'm more than happy to see them. Oh, there's one. Hey. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
So,
horrible. Can't.
oh, I love it. Hey, cutie. Yeah. So I love that. I love how Erin says, and this is such a great mentality to have because, yes, Erin, I want to give her credit. Like, Erin was always very goal focused, you know, like she was like, I want to hit this number, I want to hit this number. And I even remember sometimes I was like, you know what, instead of focusing on the number, let's focus more on just like hitting the goals and the number will come, you know? And so now she's just like, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And that is what food freedom is about. Because once you have a way of eating and a way of exercising that you enjoy and that works for you, you want to keep doing it. It's not like, oh, now that I've lost this weight, let me fix everything and go back to normal. Like, no, like you have the new normal, right? Then that's everything.
Right.
Yeah, and that's something like Chloe had said, your cousin Chloe, who's here live with us now. That's what she had said too when she did her interview, and that's so important. You guys, I love seeing your posts, and I still see you guys sharing and winning. And Erin and Chloe still both work out with us. They do the recordings, and so I love seeing their workout wins. So super awesome. And so Erin, like people watching now, you know, that are inspired by you guys, comment here in the chat if Erin inspires you. Give her a hashtag hot stuff because that was her nickname. It's still her nickname, is what I call her. So, you know, let us know if she's inspiring you. And Erin, for those of us watching that are on the weight loss journey or thinking about getting started with something or just need that confidence boost, because everyone needs that confidence boost, right? You know, what is your biggest piece of advice for people to be successful on this journey long term?
My biggest piece of advice would be anytime you think that you can't do something, just try to do it anyway. Give it a try. You'll never know what you can do if you never try. There were times, you know, in the beginning for the fitness portion when you'd give us modifications that we can use to make a workout more difficult. And at the time, I would say, you know, I can't do that. I can't do that. But then when I tried, I saw that I could do it, you know, and maybe I can't do the 10, but I can do the 5. And I would never know that I could do any of it if I don't even try. So my biggest advice would be when you're doubting yourself and telling yourself you can't do it, just try, do it, just try.
Right, exactly. Because like you said, you're never gonna know otherwise, right? And
Go
and
for
that's
it.
how we right, and that's how we build that confidence in ourselves is just trying, right? And learning. I love that, you know, really believing in yourself. And Erin, I'm so happy that you believed in yourself and you tried. You know, I think a lot of people come into CMW not knowing what to expect, you know, even if they're friends or like your cousin Abby, for example, like they had success. It's always like this little doubt or fear, like, well, will I have the same thing? I don't know, but you tried and look at you. Like you didn't just try, girl, like you conquered and like
Yeah,
you
you know,
crushed it.
everyone's journey is different. So if you join the Create My Weight program, don't go into it with any expectations. Just dive into it, give it your all, and just do it, you know,
Yeah.
and you'll see your results. And another thing I'll just say is that it's not a quick overnight process where you see results. Like I went through a 16-week program. It took time, it took work, and it took me just continuing to push forward and to challenge myself. And you know, the program offers so much support with you and Pip and Kisa and Jen. Support all around in every different way imaginable, from recipes, coaching, mindset work. They give you everything that you need. So just go for it. You have zero excuses. It's, you know, it's an investment in the rest of your life, your health and your fitness, and you're worth it, and put yourself first. And that's it.
Yeah, you're worth it. Yeah, I love that. You're worth it. And I want to thank you also for sharing the fact that it takes time, you know, and that, you know, you were with us for, yeah, for 16 weeks. And again, it's like, I mean, that's why like it took you like 16 weeks plus the challenge time, like to lose that 40 pounds, it doesn't happen overnight.
Right.
And so oftentimes if people are looking for quick results, and I want people to realize that that's not the long-term solution, and there were times with Erin, like during our 16 weeks together, like there were certain weeks, you remember Erin, like you hit a plateau and I'm just like, show me your food journal, like I'll help you, right?
Right. Yeah. I had a backslide every now and then, but I was able to recognize what I needed to do to correct and just keep moving forward. And no one's perfect. You're not going to be perfect all the time, but you know what you need to do. So,
Exactly. You know what you need to do. And that's like where like the support is so helpful, to focus on the right things, or if we feel stuck, like what to focus on, right? Instead of like backpedaling. But I love that transparency. And that's also why I wanted Erin to share her story, because like she was super successful, but like there were bumps in the road that she hit, like plateaus and, the sweets, like, we have these healthier treats, but like, how do we like not eat as many of them?
Right. Yes.
So you guys, like, it's important to know that this is a journey, as Erin said, 16 weeks, but it is doable if you try and really give it your effort for like the whole time, not for like 2 weeks, what she said. So Erin, I want to thank you for joining us. And you guys, if you are ready to create your success story, that's what Create My Weight is all about: creating your system, your process that works for you, that you can do for not just for weight loss, but also the rest of your life. As Erin said, like she's 110% confident that she can maintain her loss. And if she wants to lose more, awesome. But if she stops, like great. Like she's just happy where she is. And I know like Erin's the kind of girl that she's always going to be thriving. Like I know that she's always going to have a new goal, whether I know like on our last session, Erin, we talked about like strength goals, right? Like getting stronger and focusing there. Because it's just about, she knows what to do, right? And that's what we want all of you guys to have watching this. So if you're ready to create your success story and, not spend any more time wondering what works for you, wasting years trying to figure this out, book a free call with me, just like Erin did, right? About 5 months ago, Erin, at this point. CreateMyWeight.com/apply, and we'll get really clear on what it is you need to be successful, where you're stuck, why you're stuck, and how to get unstuck and thrive, just like Erin. So CreateMyWeight.com/apply. Erin, I want to thank you again for sharing your story. Abby's here. Keep moving forward, she says. Chloe, what's Chloe saying? You're worth it. Heck yeah. You guys, if you didn't see Chloe's interview, you scroll down my Facebook page, you'll see her interview. Abby did an interview. Abby, your interview was a long time ago, but I'm sure I'll find it somewhere on here. It's an investment for the rest of your life. Yes, this is something you'll have for life. And like all the resources from CMW, you guys have access to for life. And I even have an alumni group. So Erin and Chloe and Abby here on the call, they are in there too, like sharing. So it's just a really nice support system. So Erin, thank you so much. Go take care of those dogs, you dog mom. Happy belated Mother's Day. We're moms too, right? Dog moms.
Of course.
All right, love. Well, good to see you. And everyone, thank Erin for joining us tonight, please, and for sharing her story. Give her some love if you appreciate her opening up to you. And any questions, you can comment below for Erin and I. All right. Have a good night, you guys. Bye. See you, hot stuff.